Have you heard about the man who's taken over the title of the world's wealthiest man? His name is Bernard Arnault, and he's worth a whopping $200 billion. Yeah, you heard me right, $200 billion. But who is Bernard Arnault? What made him become the most powerful figure in the world of haute couture? Well, sit tight and get ready for an inside look into the life and career of Bernard Arnault. Bernard Arnault, also known as the Wolf of Cashmere, is a French businessman and the chairman and CEO of LVMH, Moet Hennessy Louis Vuitton SE, the world's largest luxury good company. That's right, he's in charge of all those fancy designer brands that you see celebrities wearing on the red carpet. But how did he get to where he is today? Bernard Arnault was born on March 5, 1949, in France. His father owned a construction company and his mother was a pianist. As a child, Arnault had a keen interest in art and music, but his father had different plans for him. He wanted his son to follow in his footsteps and take over the family business. Arnault attended the prestigious École Polytechnique in Paris, where he studied engineering. After graduating, he joined his father's company as an engineer. However, Arnault wasn't content with just being an engineer. He had bigger plans for himself. In the 70s, when Arnault took over his family's construction company, he quickly realized that construction wasn't his passion and began to shift his focus towards real estate. So in 1976, Arnault convinced his father to sell the construction business and use the proceeds to invest in real estate. The move turned out to be a game changer for Arnault, as it allowed him to make his first major acquisition. Now that was a bankrupt textile company. You see, the textile company was in dire straits when Arnault bought it, but he saw potential in the company's fashion brands, including Christian Dior. Arnault quickly turned things around and made Christian Dior one of the most profitable fashion brands in the world. And in the years that followed, Arnault continued to expand his empire, acquiring more luxury brands and companies. In 1987, he bought a controlling stake in LVMH, which allowed brands such as Louis Vuitton, Moet & Chardin, and Hennessy. This move made Arnault the king of luxury goods and gave him a stranglehold on the industry. But Arnault's success wasn't just down to smart business decisions. He also had a reputation for being a ruthless negotiator, earning him the nickname the Terminator. Arnault was known for his ability to buy out his competitors, take over struggling companies, and turn them into profitable ventures. One of Arnault's most famous takeovers was Gucci in 1999. At the time, Gucci was struggling and in need of a savior. Arnault saw the opportunity and made a bid for the company. However, he was outbid by his arch nemesis, François Pinault. Arnault wasn't deterred though. He continued to acquire shares in Gucci until he had a controlling stake in the company. He then merged it with LVMH, creating a luxury good powerhouse. However, Arnault's success didn't come without its fair share of controversies. In the early 2000s, Arnault found himself in a legal battle over acquisitions in the insider trading. He was accused of buying shares of LVMH in 1998 based on insider information. Insider trading is a serious crime, and Arnault faced up to 2 years in prison if convicted. Despite the acquisitions, Arnault did not let this stop him from continuing to build his empire. He remained confident and determined and even continued to expand his business during this time. In 2001, he acquired the Swiss luxury watch company Tag Heuer, and in 2003, he acquired the Italian luxury brand Fendi. However, in 2004, Arnault was found guilty of insider trading and was sentenced to a brief stint in jail. But again, he did not let that defeat him. He remained resilient and determined to continue growing his business. In fact, he even used his time in jail to reflect on his life and work on new ideas for his business. One of the things that set Arnault apart from other successful businessmen is the ability to think outside of the box. He doesn't let setbacks or obstacles stop him from achieving his goals. Instead, he uses them as opportunities to learn, grow, and innovate. After his release from jail, Arnault continued to expand his business empire, acquiring more luxury brands and growing his company global reach. In 2011, he acquired the Italian jewelry brand Bulgari, and in 2017, he acquired the luxury hotel chain Bellman. But how was Arnault able to continue to build his empire after facing such a serious legal battle? Well, for starters, he had a great team of lawyers and advisors who helped him navigate the legal system. But more importantly, he had a strong network of supporters who believed in him and his vision. Arnault also had a great sense of timing. He knew when to strike and when to hold back, and he was always thinking ahead to the next big thing. He was able to stay ahead of the competition by constantly innovating and adapting to the changing market. But enough about his business accomplishments. Let's get into the juicy stuff. Now that Arnault is the richest man on the planet, that means he's up there with the likes of Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk. So how did he climb up there? You see, 2 years back, according to Forbes, Arnault's net worth as of 2021 was a whopping $150 billion, making him the third richest person in the world behind Bezos and Musk. And LVMH is a big reason why the company has a market cap at over $320 billion. But it's not just about the money. Arnault's influence extends far beyond the business world. He's a prominent philanthropist, supporting causes like the arts, education, and medical research. And he's even been recognized by the French government for his contributions to society, receiving the Grand Cross of the Legion of Honor in 2011. Apart from that, it's not just his career and business that have been fascinating, but his personal life is no less intriguing. Bernard Arnault was first married to Anne de Wavrin in 1973. They had 2 children, a son, Antoine, and a daughter, Delphine. Unfortunately, their marriage ended in 1990. In 1991, Bernard Arnault got married to his second wife, Helene Mercier. She was a Canadian concert pianist. Together they had 3 children, 2 sons, and a daughter. They were happily married until 1997 when they got divorced. Now, here comes the exciting part. Bernard Arnault got married for a 3rd time in 1997 to a stunning lady named Helene Arnault, and she had the same first name as his second wife. Helene Arnault is a Canadian pianist, just like his second wife. I guess he had a thing for pianists. Anyway, they have 2 children together, twins, a boy and a girl. Meanwhile, Bernard has also been linked to another woman, a Ukrainian model named Natalie Vodinova. She's also known as Supernova and is one of the most famous supermodels in the world. They've been rumored to be in a relationship since 2008, but it's not confirmed if they're still together. Now let's move on to some fun facts about Bernard Arnault's personal life. Did you know that he's a big fan of contemporary art? In fact, he has a pretty massive art collection, which includes works by famous artists like Picasso and Henry Moore. He's also a philanthropist and has donated millions of dollars to various charities and causes. That's not all. Bernard also has a passion for yachts. He owns a luxurious super yacht named Amadeus, which is worth around $150 million. It's one of the most expensive yachts in the world and has an impressive interior, which includes a grand piano, a jacuzzi, and a gym, which is worth around $75 million. Something, huh? Anyway, there you have it, guys. The story of Bernard Arnault, a man who went from running a construction company to overseeing the world's largest luxury goods empire. Love him or hate him, there's no denying the impact he's had on the fashion industry and the world of business as a whole. What do you guys think? Do drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Anyway, see you guys in another episode. Until then, bye.